Hey guys, what is up? It is the Molson here, and we are back with a brand new Skyrim playthrough. Basically, this is just, well, obviously it's the first episode, but in this series we're just going to be, it's basically just a walkthrough of Skyrim, to be honest. The game came out quite a while ago, I suppose. From today it would have been about 9 years ago, 2011 I believe it came out. So kind of just be going back over it. I think a lot of people haven't played it in a while, but also what I want to do is a few things differently to what I would usually do. I think I'm gonna play a different type of character and maybe just do a few kind of alternate things in the story which not a lot of people know about, or maybe not a lot of people kind of opted to do. So anyway, let's get started. Let's just create a new game and get going. Okay, Skyrim is just loading up a new game. So it's basically, I think for the most part, it's just a walkthrough for kind of you guys to see kind of the game and stuff, but also it'll have kind of commentary from me kind of related to the game, but like maybe just just kind of related to the game mostly, but maybe some discussion based kind of things as well, or just, you know, stuff that's being discussed, but it'll mostly center around kind of gaming or games, or the type of games that we have here on the channel, obviously, if you want to check out some of the other series. Alright, so I always find, I suppose this kind of opening seems interesting the first time, but to be honest, after you first do it, it kind of becomes dull. Like, you don't want to keep having to watch this, but like I'll tend to, since this is like a walkthrough rather than let's play, I'll tend to let them kind of speak so you guys can hear them, but I've got subtitles on in case I don't.
Same as us, and that thief over there.
Hey dude.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along.
Alright, so for anyone who doesn't really know what's going on here, there's kind of two. Currently, we're a prisoner, obviously, as you can see. I hope you can see.
Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
And yes, he is talking about the Stormcloaks. So basically, there's kind of a civil war going in in the land of Skyrim. The Imperials and the Stormcloaks. That's an Imperial driving, the horse, whatever you call it, and that's a Stormcloak. Everyone seems to have really big muscles in these games.
God, where are they taking us?
But basically, yeah, there's a civil war going on between the two factions. And yes, we're going to be executed, but even if you haven't played the game, it's fairly obvious that, you know, that's not going to happen. Or, I don't know, you wouldn't, maybe they like changed the character or something. But yeah, like I honestly had, well actually I had my suspicions. I can't remember exactly what I was thinking. Obviously the first time I ever played the game, but I'm sure I didn't think we were gonna die.
Please help me.
I do think this kind of sequence is slightly too stretched out. I mean, you kind of just want to get into playing the game. You don't want to have to. I think it's a bit. It's not a turn off, I suppose, but it's just. You'd want to just get into playing the game, but I suppose it does kind of set up the storyline nicely.
I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
Well, what I've always thought in Skyrim was kind of, I feel like food should have had more of a point, because like in mead I think it it can make you drunk. I do like the drunk effect, that is kind of funny, but I think it could have had something better than like minuscule health kind of points. Like most food like restores like maybe 3 points of health, which is like, I suppose if you had like 100 sweet rolls or something, it might be a bit effective, but
let's go. Shouldn't
like
keep the
that's
gods
kind of
waiting,
unrealistic to
of course.
have, but you need that many to actually have an
No,
effect.
wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
Okay.
You've got to tell them we worked with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak,
Yes, they do.
Jarl of Windhelm.
Oh, and that is Ulfric Stormcloak, by the way. He is the leader of the Stormcloaks, if you don't know.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Where is he? Look at that blonde hair.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel.
So obviously, guys,
can't
if you don't
do
know, this is the special edition version. So, oh, he's making a break.
Anyone else feel
So,
like
because it's a special edition,
You there.
we have all the
Step
DLC
forward.
loaded up, which is Dragonborn, Half-Fire, and Dawnguard, I believe. So
Who are you?
we'll be completely playing through all that content as well, as you know. So this will be quite a long and big series on the channel. So anyway, so as I was saying, I think I usually go play as a Nord, who are, if it just tells us here, tall, fair-haired people, strong and hardy. They're talented warriors and resistance to cold, and which, to be honest, they resist, especially when you're fighting a frost dragon. That is very useful, but as we are going to be a mage character, I think a Nord would be quite not to our benefit. And for mage characters, for me, it's kind of between two, or kind of the two most obvious options: either a high elf, who are gifted in the arcane arts, I suppose, or which isn't really magic. My doors, the strong winds, my door got blown open. But what really makes them good is they have that highborn power, which basically just regenerates your magicka, even though you can only use it one a day. Or you can be a Breton, who actually they have a quick, so we will level up more with a Breton, but the dragon skin power, which absorbs spells, it's just doesn't seem as useful like the highborn power, which is really useful. So it's hard. I'm just trying to think if, see, also Dunmer have a pretty good in terms of magicka skills, so it is, and they have the resistance to fire, which is very useful. I think I might possibly go as I kind of want to go as an elf. I don't want to go as a Breton, because I usually kind of play like a Nord or human-like character, and I kind of want to change it up a bit. So it's kind of between, I mean, Red Guards are more kind of warriors, and human like Wood Elves, kind of sneaky. Or Khajiit, they're kind of more warriors, aren't they? You never see them. I think we are going to go for a high elf, because the highborn power is really useful. I don't want to spend too long getting into it. It was a high. I don't really want to be a woman. Goes a man, but I want to change his face around a bit. I don't. Or actually, I'll just take a different preset. I like that one. Let's make him slightly buffer. See, I don't want to spend too long on this. I'm not too bothered about looks. Give him a bit of war paint. Nothing too extravagant. Okay, where can you just get a bit of war? There. We'll have it red. But I just kind of, obviously you want to make it different to the actual character, if you know what I mean. That you start with. I don't want it to be too boring. Alright, I think I'm all good. It's kind of more of the hair and stuff I'm concerned with. I might just mix up. Make his mouth a little bigger. In terms of hair. Oh, I usually like to go for this one. He looks kind of odd there. His nose. I'm going to change his nose actually, because his nose is really small there. Alright. That looks alright then. Yeah, he look like very squashed up. I'll keep his hair like that. We'll give him some facial hair. And let's make him kind of grey hair. I kind of like that look. I imagine he was kind of being a fairly elder, not exactly old, but an elder. Okay, we'll finish and name our character. And obviously, as this channel's called the Molson, our elf will be called the Molson. Although, I was thinking of maybe coming up for like what some people do, or what I used to do at least, was kind of come up with a more fitting name, like maybe an actual.
You're not with the Falmer Embassy, are you, High Elf? No.
Yeah, and
That can't be right. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list.
Oh,
He
I
goes
go to the block.
By your orders.
No,
I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to the Somerset Island. Follow the captain, prisoner.
yeah, I find this. Oh, gotta go. So yeah, I kind of like, but I think since it's a YouTube playthrough, this time I'm just gonna choose name after the channel as that. That's like the character channel thing. But
voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
yeah, so he killed the High King of Skyrim,
You started this war,
Torrig.
plunged Skyrim into chaos.
So
And now
that's
the
not
Empire's going
why.
to put
Well,
you down
obviously he's
and
incited like a
restore the
rebellion,
peace.
but that's kind of the main bad thing he's done. Ooh, what was that?
was that?
So as this is a playthrough, like I'm not gonna hide
Yes, General Tullius.
that I know things,
Give
but
them
I'm
your
not
last
gonna.
rites.
As we commend your
I'm not
souls
gonna,
to
like,
Aetherius, blessings of the
not-
eight divines upon
For the
you.
love of
I'm not gonna
Talos,
like
shut up.
pretend I don't know what's happening, but I'm just not gonna ruin it, if you know
As
what I
you
mean.
wish.
Okay. Yeah, so in playing a high elf, I actually, depending on what race you are, it's like very different. Like as I usually like play like a Nord,
My ancestors are smiling
so
at me,
when you're a
Imperials.
Nord, like
You say the same.
because you're like part of the homeland. Ooh, ouch. Because you're part of the homeland, I suppose people are quite like they treat you quite well, I suppose. But I'm just kind of interested to see how you're treated, like as a follower, especially a high elf, because I don't. They're, if you don't know about like the Falmer kind of the group of high elves. That's why he was so confused. Like you really
There it
don't
is again.
expect to see a
Did you
high
hear
elf.
that?
They're kind of higher class people, so you wouldn't
said,
expect to see them getting in
next
trouble and stuff.
To the block, prisoner. Nice.
So I'm kind of very, and they're also quite unliked in Skyrim because of kind of the intrusive power they have, especially with the Imperials. So I'm kind of interested to see if we're treated, because I expect we'll be treated a little worsely than usually.
Sentries. What do
And
you
that
see?
is a dragon.
It's in the ground.
Whoa!
Dragon!
Oh no. I want to move, man. Oh. What I don't get is he, like the dragon had landed and he was still swinging. Like, he didn't even turn around. You think he would have looked to turn around earlier when he like heard something flying down. Alright. I should be able to move in just a sec. Hello. Alright. So we can't move anything or do anything with our hands as they're down.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
No, they don't.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go.
Alright. Are we going? Is there anything? Well, we can't actually pick anything up right now. Sorry. I haven't got a sore throat. Just
With me. Up the tower.
haven't opened my voice today, I suppose. Alright. I think. Oh, yeah. I remember that bit. Ooh! Let's stay away from the flames. Okay. I believe we jump. I haven't started this in quite a while.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Okay. So we'll jump through. Ouch. Alright, still can't pick anything up. Well, obviously. We're not going to be able to till someone gets these bounds off.
You need to get over here.
Alright, here's... So we followed the Stormcloak guy for a bit. And now we're with the Imperial guy.
God! Everyone get back! Still alive,
Alright, what are
prisoner?
we doing?
Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
I will.
Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
gods guide you, Hadvar.
Hell is like the one place kind of after you leave it, you kind of never. I don't think in a game of Skyrim I've ever like returned to Helgen after this first quest. And it's kind of like a weird village because it's so. Oh my god. So close to the kind of other near village called Riverwood. So like you don't see villages in that kind of proximity. Well, I suppose it's not really a village, like after the fact, because it is burnt to the ground. Pretty much there's nothing left after the dragon attack. Alright, this is where we choose now. You kind of, there's two sides in the war and you kind of take sides, kind of being Imperial Stormcloak. Obviously I was talking about the Civil War, and this is kind of, it's not like your final decision, but kind of, you do kill, well you'll see we will kill people on the other side, so kind of, just for kind of the morality, like you don't want to kill someone and then be joining their cause, but
looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us of the end times?
Yes, it was. But yeah, I kind of just do it for the.
See if I can get those
I kind of like to play it properly. Like I don't. There's a lot of. It's not cheats you can do. There's just a lot of glitches you can do.
Take a look around.
I tend not to do those glitches because I just like. I feel like it's a bit. It's basically a cheat. So, all right. So since we are going to be a mage, which I decided, or a kind of a magic-based character, we are actually not going to take any of the swords or things. We'll take the armor and put that on for now. I think there's a helmet somewhere, I believe. Alright, wait. We'll take the gold. Kind of take all the gold. I usually like take all the gold I find. I have to take it. Like I'll never leave gold behind. And since wait a sec, dude. Okay, so we're not going to take any weapons, but you do have a few preset spells kind of on your already. Like you can learn many more obviously, but I'm just gonna favor all these so it's easy. Okay, and then as an elf we have the Highborn power, which regenerates thing really fast, and also as a high elf we have the Highborn, which just gives us 50 extra magicka, which basically just allows us to use magicka for longer. So we've got all these here. We're gonna, well, we don't need healing right now. Fury's quite good, but we're gonna use well, I want to unequip that. I don't want Fury in both. Oh, what have I done? How do you unequip something? Okay, I do not want Fury because that, I mean, I suppose it will be. I don't really use Fury. It kind of just makes him. How do you unequip something? Okay, we've unfavorited it. And let's put flames. Oh, I want flames in both. This is very annoying. Well, what does this do? Maybe creatures and people up to level 6 will attack anything. Yeah, no, that just seems a little too, I don't know, just not civilized. Oh, I got it there. Okay. Let's go flames in both hands for the moment. Nope, I haven't got it in both. Alright, finally. So yeah, I tend to like to just, well, I haven't played mage characters much. I think I might have messed around with it. I don't think I've ever like never set out as a mage character, but we're hopefully going to get rid of these kind of armor soon. We kind of want to find some mage robes which will help our magicka more, because you tend as a mage to kind of, you don't really want to take damage. I mean, I suppose sometimes they get near you, but since you can kind of just, you can shoot from a distance. And yeah, wow, so right off the bat, the kind of high elf kind of extra magicka thing is giving us a lot of help here, so that is good. Now I believe at some point in this dungeon, in this escaping Helgen dungeon thing, whatever you want to call it, there is some mage robes somewhere. Oh. Whoa. So we should get started with that soon now.
Doesn't give up easy.
No, he
What are
doesn't.
you doing? We need to get out of Helgen now.
Oh right, the storm cloak's in it. Alright. That guy's quite tough. But we do have Hadvar with us, which is helping. Okay.
Storeroom. See if you can find some potions.
Alright, yes. So what we obviously health potions are good, but in terms of being a mage, I think what really helps, I'm going to take some of that salt as well, could be useful. What really helps you is potions of magicka, because if you can see, we have that magicka bar and it runs out as we use kind of magic things or magic powers, so that will be useful to get magic potions, which will regenerate it. But already with the elf powers, we do have quite a lot of magicka. Now it seems... oh, something's going on here. Alright, that was easy. We got her. So, in terms of length... oh, there's still one more. He's dead though. In terms of length, a lot of people do him for about half an hour with Skyrim. You need quite a while to do him. And because it's a playthrough, I'm kind of... to kind of just get the full experience, we're going to be kind of maybe doing 1 or 2 kind of quests per episode. So I suppose they'll range between half an hour and an hour, I'm thinking. And this guy doesn't know what's going on. Ooh, something's updated.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Okay, he doesn't want to leave.
I'll come with you.
Wait
Oh,
a second.
thank you.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that.
Alright, okay, so we've got these lockpicks now.
Poor fellow screamed for more.
So this, yeah, this is I believe where I found the mage robes. And this is quite an easy pick, I think. If I break a pick on this, I'm not going to be happy. Oh my gosh, don't break a pick on it, man. Alright, good. Alright, so we've actually got a spell book here, which is good because we want to learn as many spells as possible. He's got a few magic potions, but best of all, he's... I mean, it's not your things, man. It's this guy's things. Alright, so we don't need this armor anymore. Or actually, we do... I do want the boots. I don't want to be going around barefoot. Yeah, so this is mage robes. They'll help us. So that's increased our magicka by 30 points. So that just means we have more magicka to use in the bar and faster regenerating magicka. So that is helpful. Anything else? No, I'm not going to bother with that. But what I do want to do is we picked up that book spell Tome Sparks. And we're just going to, if you just click them, that's what I like, is just those instant learns. And I think, you know what, I think we'll equip Sparks as well. Just, so this does 8, so yeah, so this does shock damage as well, so that'll be useful. But then what I like about the flames is they continue to take damage after you've cast it, because obviously they're on fire. Okay, that's pointless. There's nothing in there. I swear there's like a coin purse in one of these. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Oh no, I don't like breaking lockpicks, not gonna lie. Just, especially on easy locks, I like to think of myself as quite the master lockpicker. But obviously it has somewhat to do with levels and kind of the... obviously your skill, as you can see with that little skill bar for lockpicking. You have a skill bar for everything, and I'm hoping that we kind of gain... I'm hoping we should gain some skill with destruction spells soon, because we've been using them quite fruitfully. So basically, if you don't know, I don't know, I feel like I need to explain everything because people might not know what's going on. Basically, every time you use something in Skyrim, it kind of helps your... Come on, you come in. They always take ages to come. they're always... Oh, I think there's some more storm cloaks up here. Yeah, so every time you do something, it kind of just automatically increases, and then when you level up, you'll see soon we get these kind of perks, which kind of just give you extra help with things. And I don't think any of these guys have anything of particular use. And I'm kind of lucky here because, okay, good, our destruction's increased. I don't think any of these guys had anything of particular. No, none of them have anything useful in terms of mage power. So, okay, so if we light this on fire, none of them stand. Oh, okay, so this is where we've run out of magicka. So we could use that highborn power, but we don't need that much to take out this guy, because it does regenerate naturally over time. So if we just suck down a couple of those potions, I'm going to take the arrows. It's kind of good to take all arrows in Skyrim. Like, for the most part, I don't think we'll need them, especially because we're a mage character. And even with like warrior characters, I barely ever use them. It's kind of only kind of archer characters, or maybe like stealthy, stealth kind of archer characters, that you really need the arrows. But obviously you need them regardlessly, just in some quests, because it's just required. I think that's it. Yeah, I kind of know all the little things where things are in this dungeon. Yeah, so you need arrows regardlessly, but they do not weigh anything. So, I mean, I'm not sure if they have any value now I think about it. I could have it. Where's Hadvar? Is he already gone this way? I feel like, the thing with this is followers, well, he's not technically our follower, but just in terms of normally, like, followers are really slow in this game. They take ages to do anything. Alright, frostbite spiders. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now this is what I mean about mages. I do not think we've taken... Oh, one of them survived. Alright, he's dead. The good thing about mages is because you can go from a distance, you don't really take any health damage, so in terms of leveling up, we're not going to be really concentrating on health, kind of just... Okay, I don't really want anything from the egg sack. We're kind of just going to be more concentrating on kind of leveling up our magicka, because as you get more advanced spells, I've been learning a lot about kind of mages for this walkthrough as we're doing it as a mage. I'll take some wine. Oh, there's a big coin person there. I'll take the wine though, just in case. Well, I could sell it. Alright, now there's a bear over there, and I believe Hadvar has something to say about it. I'll take that mead. Where has he gone? What is he doing? This is what I mean about followers in this game. They just don't... What are you doing? You haven't even seen her yet. Oh my god, yeah, this is what I hate about followers. Like, especially when you just want to move quickly, and they're supposed to help you in battle, but a lot of the time they don't, because they just... I do kind of wish I'd taken a sword now, because I could have given it to a follower. Alright, let's sneak past him. The bear, I don't want to anger her, there's no point. I mean, you just don't really get much. What? What hurt me there? Alright, so I think we're pretty much out of it now. Yep, that is the way out. We just need to wait for Hadvar, obviously, because he's taken forever. Yeah, followers are so annoying. Alright, we finally... that was alright, actually. If you guys have ever played Oblivion, which is the game before this, the prequel, not the prequel, but like the game before, this is set about 200 years after the fact. You'll hear a lot of references to Oblivion.
Looks like he's gone for
in
good
this.
time.
Have you got anything?
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
No.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's a blacksmith there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help.
Okay, so we've finished the first quest, which is to escape Helgen, Unbound. And now we need to go talk to Alvor in Riverwood, who is the uncle of, what's his name, Hadvar. And I never get this bit, he's always like, so if we look at our map, you've got a nice map here. So Riverwood is just, this is what I mean, they're really close together, it's really weird. If you don't know, these are all kind of the main cities. You can't fast travel till you've discovered somewhere. Oh, no, I didn't want that. How do you remove that? Oh, well, I'll leave it there. Oh, wait, can you remove it? No. Okay, so we need to go to Riverwood, so it's kind of just a short walk. And it's good because hopefully we can kind of get some supplies, and I'm not going to ruin anything, but then we'll know what to do next.
You should go to Solitude and join up
Do you
with the
want me to
Imperial
go?
Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius
Dude,
is
I
the only one
don't
who
think
can
the
stop
rebels control the dragon. Alright, so we've got a kind of, you kind of get these, in order to start a lot of quests, you kind of just get these little, well, you have like miscellaneous quests, and that's one of them, but you kind of get the kind of just hints from people, and they tell you, like, they're just like, oh, check this out, and then obviously that's how you start something called the Civil War quest, which is a quest with the Civil War, which is basically, as I was talking about, between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials. We'll learn more about it later, obviously. Alright, now this is kind of a weird thing. This is kind of Guardian Stones, and basically stones are like these things that they just kind of give you extra power, so you, depending on what kind of character you are.
3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
Yeah, and there's lots of them around
Go
Skyrim.
ahead, see for yourself.
Wow, I'll do that. And you kind of just pick, they kind of just help you in terms of, they give you kind of, if you see in Magic you have these kind of powers, you kind of get, like, as we're a race, as an elf, you kind of get some preset things. But as we're playing as a mage, we're going to activate the Mage Stone. And it basically means we're just going to learn magic skills faster, which will be very useful.
Mage. Well, to each his own. It's not
I mean, what do you mean mage? You literally, do I look like a warrior? Alright, I never get why he's like, we should split up and go to Riverwood. Okay, there's a mine here. I usually go down it. I think we're going to leave it for now. I think there's a, I kind of just want to discover it. So, oh, he's seen us. So we'll just kill this guy. I mean, maybe we should, yeah, that's kind of more of a, this is kind of like the basic first mine, like, a lot of people go in here when they first start off the game. But because I'm a mage character, there's kind of just a few places I want to go, such as Winterhold and the college, kind of just in order to kind of just get some more, learn some more spells, get some more, what is that? Is that a wolf? Yeah, I hate wolves, they so annoying. They just bug me so much, because I'm just having a nice walk, and then these guys are, oh, he's, I don't know if he's gonna come. I'll leave it, oh no. Alright, they're fairly easy to kill, but they're just a pain in the ass. Alright, so we're just gonna head up to Riverwood and get some supplies. Yeah, as I was saying, I want to go to a few places kind of first. I wouldn't usually go to first, just to kind of level up my magicka and things. So you kind of see these all the time. This is all the cities actually. Solitude, Whiterun. I think we're gonna head to Whiterun first, probably. Okay, this is Riverwood. Now there is a Radiant quest I want to get here. So as we're a mage, I think it's good to have a follower who can kind of, I don't mean to meme, but just use them as bait. I think we'll talk to his uncle first, because, well, he's here. But he's like, we should split up. But we didn't really split up, did we?
What are you doing?
But yeah, I want to get a
Are you on
follower,
leave from
which is
shores,
basically
boats? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind
please,
of trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
hi
He's a
dude.
friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Like, so, I'm always expecting just to see that
Okay,
strong
come inside
Nord,
then.
but then it's
Sigrid
just
will get you
this
something to eat, and you
elf
tell
with the
me all about it.
all this magic shit.
I saw a dragon.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as
Oh my
night.
god.
It flew right over the barrel.
I always love that bit because it's like
If you keep on like
she's supposed to be crazy, but it's true. Alright.
Sigrid, we have company.
Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to let them do the talking here as there is some important points to the main quest
We've been
made
so
here.
worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down
Yes,
and I'll
I
get
am.
you something to eat.
Well, you actually don't get hungry in
Now
Skyrim.
then,
You don't have to sleep
what's the
either.
big mystery? What
which
are you
I
doing
find a
here
bit
looking
weird.
like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen, and we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
Oh,
I need
thank
to
you.
get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We
Okay.
need your help.
Alright, so this is good. The thing I like about this part is basically this guy literally just lets us take anything we want from him. So we're just going to take as much as we can even if we don't need it, because obviously even if you don't need something, you see that it has value, so you can kind of sell it at shops and get more gold. So we're not going to need a ring, we're not going to wear a ring of minor wielding, but we'll take it. Take the healing potions. Take an iron ingot. Take mead as well. These are they're quite a lot of value, so okay, that's fine for
Jarl
now.
needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, so alright, since this is a playthrough, I'm going to ask him a few
Like I
things.
said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Alright, so I don't want any more of your stuff. How do I get to the right
Cross
one?
the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Ooh, what can you tell me
Jarl
about the Jarl?
Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war.
Yeah, so as this is a
Afraid
playthrough, I'm just
can't
gonna
last, though.
kind of play all the dialogue, you know, just to, as it is a playthrough, I want to get everything in the encompassment. Now this is important. What side of the wall does he
think
favour?
likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
You support the
Of
Empire?
course.
Well, obviously, because he's
Skyrim has always
an
been
Empire
part of the
soldier.
Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. but Nords have never been fair weather friends.
Who
Ah,
else?
I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif,
Yes,
I
I
should
am.
say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Well, I don't really need to use your forge. What can you tell me
Gerda's
about
family
Riverwood?
first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago.
Okay, so it's a fairly new village. I didn't actually know that before. I never go through this dialogue.
Sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
What do you think about the
People
wall?
are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people.
Alright.
Just for worshipping Talos.
See, that's
But was
why
it worth
the Falmer are
tearing
high
Skyrim
elves, and
apart
we're a high elf, so
and maybe
that's why
destroying the
I feel
Empire?
we're not going to get a wrong reception, kind of
Ulfric
in
will have a
general,
lot to answer
around
for in the
Skyrim.
end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Oh,
It's
wow,
from
this
that
guy has a
treaty
lot
that
of
ended The
dialogue.
Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to
Oh,
it
so
when I was a
basically,
boy.
yeah, there was a war between the
Everyone
elves
still
and
had their
the
little
kind of the
shrine to
Empire,
Talos.
and I think there was like a
Then
peace treaty just with the
Ulfric and his
condition that
sons of
the
Skyrim
Falmer,
started
us
agitating
the high
about it.
elves, basically,
Sure enough,
um,
the Emperor had
that
to
we
crack down.
like had to have some things in place, and we're allowed to have like strongholds and things,
One of the main causes
like
of this
embassies,
war, if you ask me.
and also
All right then.
banning the worship of Talos,
Hush.
and I suppose some other things which I don't know.
You two make
Okay,
yourselves at home.
so what can we take around here? So we'll take, he lets us take a lot of things from his house. We'll take this iron dagger, just in case. A gentleman's guide to write one. I kind of like to take books, especially because once you get a house,
You lost?
I like to have it. No, I'm not.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yup. No, I like to have like a library. Okay, so I can't take these because that's stealing. I'll leave the steel ingot. Don't really need it. Is there anything down here? Whoa, why have they got like a bar down here? Alright, so I'm going to take some of this armor. Not for me, but for the follower. And I'll take the sword as well. I kind of wish I could take that iron armor.
Make yourself at home.
Maybe if I... Okay, if I stay hidden... Alright, this is probably not going too far, but it's probably just a little... Ooh, straw. Straw will be a lot of the stuff I'm getting will be more useful later in the game. Sack of flour, I don't think I know what to use it for. Okay, I wish this little girl would go away so I can take this armor. Okay, I'm hidden. Okay.
Be careful.
Okay, so I think we're gonna end the episode not right here. There's one more thing that I want to do in Riverwood, which is get a follower, and I always do this. You kind of get a choice of 2 followers just with this kind of very little quest. So I just need to go start it with one of these people. And one of them's an archer. And one of them's, well, none of them are very good followers, but we kind of just, as I was saying, we kind of just need some, someone to distract.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe
Okay,
not.
this is where I start it.
Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you. Greetings, Brother Elf.
What's your problem with
He's a
Sven?
bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope? You don't sound very
I've
sure.
been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay,
Farewell.
so basically they both want the same girl. It's very kind of basic kind of thing, and basically he's asked us to give us a fake letter, as you can see. But we do also have the option to deliver just tell Sven that Faendal's doing it, and basically at the end they give you a small reward, but the main thing is you get them as a follower, basically a person who will fight with you and just do whatever you want. Well, not whatever, but they'll come around and just battle people with you. And I always go for Faendal, mostly because I'm a warrior usually, and I kind of need someone maybe because he's an archer in the background shooting, but I would like to go find Sven because I kind of need someone to be in the meat of the battle while I'm casting spells, and that's why I picked up the armor. Hello, Stump. Okay, now where is Sven?
The other day, but
No.
thief breaking into the store.
This sometimes the miscellaneous quests do not come up on the map, which is very annoying.
Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over it.
Okay, where is Sven? You know, I think the woman they like is in here, and we have to go to her eventually. So I can probably, I think there's an option where I can just lie,
One of us has to do something.
just say that what Faendal's done.
No
Okay,
adventures,
there's a quest here.
no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Right.
I don't know what you
Did something
overheard,
happen?
but, yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you
You
get the
could?
claw back, man.
Got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to
Now,
get
this is-
those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Where'd she go?
No,
Alright, this is the
Mighty
person they like.
fine, but only to the edge of town.
That's kind of pointless. I mean, it's literally 10 meters away.
This way.
Okay, so I'm going to tell her that Faendal
What are you talking about?
told
Why,
me
that
to tell you this
jealous
letter, saying it was from Sven,
Thought
yeah.
he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name. I'd better get going.
Okay, so now we should get Sven as a follower. Wherever the hell he is, because I can't find him.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You
Okay.
can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the
Alright,
buildings.
we know, what I like about this is you kind of, there's another quest which involves Bleak Falls Barrow. I won't ruin it, but basically I'm going to ignore her because we're not going to go there right now. We need to find Sven right now, wherever he is. Oh, maybe he's...
Thieves must be mad hiding out there. By sure, what do you want?
Where is he? I mean, I could pick the lot, I suppose. Oh my god, where is this guy? Is he in his house? But it's daytime. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna wait 24 hours. No, not 24. I'll wait 15 hours. I love how you can just wait in this game. You can just stand there for 24 hours. This is annoying. I don't really want the episode to go over an hour. But, oh, here he is, finally.
Faendal.
But it's
you
taken a
look
while.
like traveler. Someone that has seen faraway
Okay.
places and heard new
Don't
Now
think Camilla
that's
will
what
be
I like
spending
to
it.
hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips and
He's saying this like he knows us. I think that's something they didn't complete. Now, obviously, what's good about this is that 25 gold is all well and good, but we can now get him as a follower. So you can just say, "Follow me. I need your help."
Won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way.
I love this because they kind of just don't want them to be talking to the other girl anymore, but then they end up
Still here.
just being away from them. Okay, so
What do you
I'm
want
going
me
to
to
give him some things. I picked up some things for you, dude. So I'll give you that. And I had a sword for you. There you go.
Lead on.
Now he's more equipped. Oh,
I'm right behind you.
I wish I didn't throw away that helmet now. Or okay, is there like a helmet
Take
somewhere?
what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Okay, so he's not going to let us take that. You know what, I'm going to take that steel dagger because we need an iron dagger. And I think that is where we're going to leave it. So, jeez, okay, I'm not liking this guy so much. I always kind of chose Faendal because he seemed kind of like less of a dick.
Need something? Got any ale or mead?
All right, I'll give you Nord mead, man.
Until next time.
Oh, no thank you. Okay. Yeah. Where is he? Yeah, I always kind of thought he was less of a dick, and it seems like... Okay, anyway, that's not the point. So next time... Still haven't got that many quests. We've got that Golden Claw quest. But we will... Next episode, we'll head up to Whiterun. We might talk to the other Whiterun, but most of the reason I want to go up to Whiterun is basically... They're at the... on the outside of the stables of the main cities there is a cart, and it'll take you to any city in the whole of Skyrim, so which is all these obviously, and then yeah, because there's a few other things I want to do before continuing with the main quest, which is what that involves, but we will do it eventually. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I kind of hope this is kind of, I think, the basic kind of length the episodes will be, kind of 40 minutes.
They only stole Lucan's golden claw.
Alright.
I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
Okay, can you just
Lucan found
go
the claw
away?
about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Oh my god, will she stop talking? Alright. Yeah, so... Oh my gosh, she's made me forget what I was saying. Alright, anyway guys, yeah, this is probably the average kind of length of an episode. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm very excited to be continuing with this playthrough. It'll probably be kind of the main one on the channel, the one I'll be uploading the most. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.